Josh Freund here from Cut Above Perfection Sharpening. Today I'll be discussing with you common clipper blade issues and how to identify them. Have you ever had a clipper blade that's making noise or sounding rattly? Like that? Let's take a close look on the common problems for this. One of the main problems that can cause the blades to rattle is the socket. The ears of the socket should be straight up and down. What happens over time is they start to turn out and become loose, not allowing for the clipper blade to stay on here tight. So when these ears of the socket loosen up, they need to be tightened by your clipper professional to avoid that excessive noise or rattle. The second problem would be that you have a loose hinge or a latch, and that can be tightened up on this one with Phillips head screwdriver. So you're going to go in there and tighten them up to make sure that they're not loose. In this case, both of these are tight. However, if you were to put the clipper blade back on and the clipper blade wants to pop back off or still rattle, chances are you have a worn out latch and needs to be replaced immediately. Have you ever had a clipper blade drag or pull hair? There's two common reasons for this. One is you have a dull or blade that needs sharpening, or two, you have a worn out blade drive. Here I'm marking the blade drive in blue. If your blades have already been sharpened or it's a brand new blade and it's still pulling or dragging, you most likely will have to replace this blade drive. Over time, the edges on the outside will get worn and rounded off, not allowing for the top cutter of the clipper to go back and forth left or right to properly cut through the hair. That can cause pulling or dragging. So if you have a new clipper or freshly sharpened clipper blade and it's still pulling or dragging, chances are your smoking gun is the clipper blade drive needs to be replaced. Traditionally, Andy's and Oster say every 30 days. However, in the grooming industry, every 3 to 4 months would be ideal. And in the barbering and beauty industry, once a year would be ideal. So these are the common issues you'll face when using a clipper over a long period of time. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching. Josh Freund here from Cut Above Perfection Sharpening. Today I'll be discussing with you common clipper blade issues and how to identify them. Have you ever had a clipper blade that's making noise or sounding rattly?